So speaking of New England, you know who is not going to be in the Super Bowl?
The Patriots.
The Patriots. But you know who might be?
The former Patriot.
Tom Brady. You can't get rid of him.
Nope. The thing that I've noticed, even this year in college football, if you score right before halftime, even if you're still down, you have momentum going into the second half.
100%.
And that's what the Patriots did. And it kind of scared me. And I think it scared everybody else.
That's okay. Good point. That's what I think Brady does well.
Yeah.
He is a surfer.
Yeah.
Okay. When there's momentum, he surfs.
Right.
Because think about the Bucks and the Saints game.
Yeah.
Right? That was the game, right? That just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Think about that game. Not going well for the Bucks. Saints were outplaying them, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Well, then the Saints did a couple turnovers or whatever.
Yeah.
And every time Brady capitalized. He's a surfer.
Yeah, yeah.
So the way to beat Brady is the same way you beat Alabama, is that you play clean, and when they make a mistake, you have to score.
Yeah.
So if Alabama fumbles, you have to, at a minimum, kick a field goal.
Yeah.
And the way you beat Alabama is you have to be a good surfer.
Yeah.
And the way that Tom Brady has won so many times in the postseason, he's a surfer.
Yeah.
Like when he has that opportunity and that momentum, he rides it.
Yeah. But a big butt.
Big butt.
B-U-T.
Come on, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
For in the Alabama-Ohio State game, Alabama did fumble, and Ohio State capitalized off of that. But Alabama is Alabama.
Nick Saban.
And they were way too good this year. And nobody was going to beat them. I mean, we even called it coming out of the Clemson game, even though Ohio State looked great and they just destroyed Clemson. I was like, they're not going to beat Alabama, though.
No.
All that,
No.
riding their wave in.
Look.
I was like, that's going to crash
Nick
very
Saban
soon.
conquered COVID twice.
He did.
He said, hey, I got COVID and I'm beating that mess in 3 days. Even though there's a 7-day, mandatory from the CDC.
Right.
He gets it, knocks it out in 3 days, and's on the field coaching.
Yeah.
And I think that, these 3 consecutive negative tests, I think negative test was just another name for $1 million check. Because I think it was
right.
$1 million checks that got him back in there.
Yeah.
And then he got COVID again.
Yeah, I know.
And beat it again.
Yep.
And then won the national championship.
Children's Tylenol is amazing.
It is.
It knocked it right out.
Nick Saban.
Here, Nikki. Just kidding, Nick Saban.
Yes.
Respect for the GOAT.
I do respect him.
Yeah.
When he beat Bear Bryant, I'm like, you know what? No one ever thought that would happen.
Nope.
And you did it. Speaking of the Super Bowl, for those on YouTube, I have this
Nice.
Super Bowl cigar from that Super Bowl, the Falcon Super Bowl.
Yeah.
LFD every year does a Super Bowl cigar, and it's got these really unique designs and patterns.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this.
But they only sell it for that city that's hosting.
They only sell it for that city. So
Okay.
you had to live in Atlanta to get this specific cigar.
Right.
I bought 4 of them. I smoked 2 of them in the lounge.
Yeah.
I smoked 1 of them during the quarantine.
How was the smoke anyway? Was that good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I bought it more so for the design.
Right.
But you have one too.
Yeah, but I only bought 1.
Okay.
So I haven't smoked any of it.
I'm not sure I'm going to smoke this.
Right.
But I just wanted to show you guys this because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
By the way, that Whitney Houston, God Bless America, or not God Bless America, the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Was that at a Super Bowl?
It was.
93?
It was, I think it was 91.
Okay.
Because it was the same year as Desert Storm.
That's right.
And
she had that like USA tracksuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the headband.
Oh my gosh, she killed it.
It's the best version ever.
I don't think I've ever heard a version better than that.
Nope. I certainly haven't.
What about snacks?
Doritos was a must.
Okay.
Some type of chips and dip was a big thing.
Yeah. My Super Bowl snack was the chili puffs. I think I have made these for you.
I think so.
Yeah. So essentially what they are, you make chili. Yes. You make chili just like you would normally make chili. You go to Publix is the only one that sells it anymore, but there's these puff pastry shells.
Yeah.
And they're like these pastry shells. You cook those in the oven, then you take the middle out, then you pour the chili inside the puff pastry. Then you put cheese on top, put it back in the oven, melt the cheese, and it's a chili cheese pastry. And we had it every Super Bowl, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I make it now.
It sounds good.
Yeah. It was good.
Oh, dude.
But it would
I remember having it.
It would make you everywhere.
First cuss word.
Yeah. I probably won't put that in there.
There's everywhere.
So I remember us going to church together.
Yeah.
And you would joke. And I would die laughing because it wasn't really appropriate. And I don't mean vulgar. I just mean the timing wasn't really appropriate.
Right.
But
those are the best times.
PK would say something and it wasn't the yeah church, right? Do you remember?
It was the stuff where he made us repeat.
Yeah. So
be like, the glory of the Lord. The what? Glory. The what? Can he not hear us?
That's what it is. He would make you repeat it.
Yeah.
It's like, glory of the Lord. What church?
Catch you on the repeat.
Glory of the Lord. What church? Glory. Can he not hear us? Oh my gosh. I used to, I couldn't handle that, you know?
One of my finer moments.
Well, there were more because the other thing you would do is that you would repeat the wrong word.
Oh.
So he would have you like he would say,
I forgot about that.
We're talking about redemption and grace.
Oh, yeah.
So what church? And you're supposed to say redemption, but you would say grace.
Yeah.
You were like, all right. So redemption and grace. What church? Grace and redemption. You would always say the wrong word. And then our friend JR also did something pretty funny. Pico used to always say, I think he probably still does. He used to end the sermon with, God is good all the time. All the time. God is good. And so one time he was like, God is good all the time. All the time. All the time. And I did
JR.
I did a rendition on that where I was talking about halftime. Where how would you explain it to a non-musician?
It's basically it's like a regular beat, and then you
space out.
You cut it in half.
Yeah,
and you space it out, and it sounds like it's going slower, but it's actually the same tempo. But it's
yeah.
But yeah.
So if a song is like halftime is.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And so it's very present in pop punk.
Yeah.
But usually when halftime is happening, it's rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
And so
it's super heavy.
I came up with the saying of God is good all the time, but in halftime, God is better.